I started working on hot rods, of course, hanging around the garage, and I always wanted a car. I finally got a Model A Ford, and one that had been rolled over, and managed to get it all back together and built the engine. And for some reason, I was always just fascinated with why an engine worked and so on. And working around the garage, which was quite boring to me, but to me, I guess your hot rodding starts is because everything you look at, really, you try to figure out what part of that can I use for something else. Like when some of the old cars had vacuum-controlled clutches. If you let off the throttle, the clutch would disengage, and if you push in the throttle, the vacuum went down, and the clutch engaged. Things like that just fascinated the hell out of me, and anything like that, and transmissions and gears and all that stuff. And I didn't really start working on. I built my own Model A, and then you tried to make it go faster, and then finally got a V8 engine, and fiddled with them for a while. And
what would you do to the engine? What kind of things were you doing to it?
In those days, the most we could do, because we didn't have any money, and maybe you could get a set of heads, and but that was, in those days, if you were working, and if you made $50 a week, that was a lot of money. I knew kids that made $5 a week working on their cars, and but I didn't do a great deal with the cars, and I think I had my first AV8 that I had built before the war, and had just hardly finished it, and then I went off and went in World War II, and for just some dumb reason, because I had gone to work for a company that was they were taking the rock off of Catalina Island and making the breakwater in Long Beach. And this same company left there, and I guess I'm lucky I didn't go, but they went up to build the Alaskan Highway. And I could have gone on that job and gone into the service and stayed on the job and got a deferment. And, hell, that's not fighting. And so anyhow, I chose to go in. I volunteered for the Army and went in the Army, and then...
Did you go to Europe or Asia?
Europe. I was in the paratroops in Europe,